Your turn, Kuriboh.
What is up, guys? This is Linthio coming at you today, my updated version on my Blacklist the Soldier deck for the May 2014 list. So basically, I know it came out in April, I'm just saying it's for May. What is up, guys? This is Linthio coming at you today with an updated deck profile of my Blacklist the Soldier deck post Shining Victories with the inclusion of pre-preparational rites. So without further ado, there's a nice Abyss Dweller there. We shall go straight into it. So as you may know, preparational right or pre-preparation rites can only search out monsters that are explicitly designated on the ritual spell card. So this is why we are running the original Blackluster Soldier. I must say, in DT, it looks absolutely insane. So Blackluster Soldier doesn't have obviously the swanky effects of the other Blackluster Soldier, the other ritual. However, it just simply means that we can search with pre-preparation of rites, and we can do some fun shenanigans with beginning and evening nights. Well, Twilight Nights. So it's really important we have this card simply because he's quite easy to summon out. Can trigger off just with the ritual summon, can trigger off a lot of different effects. So it's really nice. Bloodless Soldier, as I said, I have to use this one because if I want to use pre-preparation rites, I can't use the other. So yeah, BLS original, so good. One Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. This card's just so good. You want to run it in this deck because you can search it, you can summon it easily. And just by summoning it, you can kick off a lot of effects as well, so it's really nice. Next up, we have the One Sacred Soldier. I was running a version where I had 3 of these, but it just clogged so hard, even with like trade-ins. It was just really bad. So I just run one of these because Arisen, can summon him. So it's just kind of a nice bit of a beat stick that you can use. His effect's not too shabby either. So the One Sacred Soldier I found was actually quite nice. Next up, we have 2 Beginning Nights. These little bad boys are just one of the little tools that we can use and the resources we can use for ritual summoning Blackluster Soldier. So the defense as well, 2000 is quite nice, and the effects are pretty good as well. The fact they stack as well. So if we move these ones over here, and then we have Evening, Twilight as well. These just stack, they're quite nice, and I do enjoy playing them because you can do a lot of fun shenanigans with them. So yeah, they're pretty decent. I wouldn't play any more. I wouldn't like max out. Honestly, I would probably, if I'm honest, play Evening Twilight over all of them, simply because it means you can banish a card and banish from the hand as well. So it's a much better effect than Beginning, but you know, you play 2 of them, and yeah, they do actually work pretty well. Next up, we have the 3 Gaia Charger. So charging Gaia of the Fierce Knight is one of the better ones in this deck. It's a normal summonable level 7 that goes to 1/9. Really important. When it is tributed, you can add a Blackluster Soldier monster from your deck to your hand. So you can search any of the Blackluster Soldiers, including Envoy the Beginning, sorry. That's Chaos. Chaos Emperor Dragon. Being able to search out BLS in multiple different ways, it's really nice. Being able to just normal summon this as well, and it means that you can go into some interesting like rank 7 plays as well. So it's completely down to yourself how you want to do it. You could even put like a Gloat Bulb in this deck if you really want, if you want to go into level 8 synchros. It's completely down to yourself. I personally don't, just because this deck's clogged already, but it's actually one thing I'm going to try testing. But yeah, it's a really cool card. Next up, we have 2 Arisen, Gaia the Fierce Knight. It's really weird why this was not an ultra, but whatever. If you don't know what its effect is, if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can normal summon this card without tributing. If this card is tributed, you can special summon Blackluster Soldier monster from your hand or graveyard. You can only use the effect once per turn. When you ritual summon a Blackluster Soldier monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard as one of the monsters required for the ritual summon. So really nice 2 effects there. You are able to special summon out a Blackluster Soldier monster if it's a ritual that's correctly summoned, of course, and you know, you can bring back like the normal Blackluster Soldier Envoy at the beginning, or even the Sacred Blackluster Soldier. So they're important ones to look at. I mean, it's nice because that's why I only have 1 Sacred, because you can just keep recycling it with this. Playing 3 of these got really cloggy really quick, and I know that I can banish it from the graveyard, which is really nice, but overall it was just really annoying to have 3 So that's mainly why I have 2, and it's actually working out pretty well. Next up, we have 3 Sphere Kuriboh. Now, in the UK, in Europe, we cannot play the Rekindling Kuriboh thing when it's tributed. You draw 1 card that just came out in the Shonen Jump. We can't play that, otherwise I would. But Sphere Kuriboh is actually pretty good in the fact that when your opponent declares an attack, you can discard it and change it to defense position, the monster that is attacking. But then also, like Arisen, you can banish this card from your graveyard as a ritual summon, or one of. So if you have both of these in your graveyard, you can banish both to ritual summon one of your Bloodlust Soldiers. So pretty good. It adds a little bit of defense as well. It's really nice. You could say you can run the level 1 to Jin that protects you from traps. It's down to yourself, but it's a really weird one. If I don't have it in my hand, or if I don't like draw it, or if I do draw it, even then it can be bad if I don't have all the combo pieces. So I wanted to really reduce the amount of horrible cards I could potentially draw. Next up, bit of a different one. We have 3 legendary Maju Gazette. Now, the reason why I'm running this is 1, to kick off my Gaia effects, because I'm tributing, and this is a nice quick special summon. 2, it is also a nice trade-in target, and 3, it is a nice level 8 dark monster that is just easy to summon. So there are multiple different reasons why. As I said, I've just listed them there. It's just nice, and it just adds to a bit of draw power in the deck as well. So Maju Gazette isn't a terrible card at all. And especially being able to go into rank 8 as well is just made so much easier with this card. So I really do like it. Maybe 3 might be a bit overkill, but I'm not sure. So going on to the spells, we have the 3 Blackluster Ritual. Blackluster Ritual 1 just again looks awesome in DC. I do love it. Is the main one. This is what you're searching with pre-preparation rights. Don't really need to say too much about it. If you play 3, you can play 3. Arguably, you could say that you can play less, but I don't really agree. You can play less of the main guy, if I'm completely honest, because you can get it back with pre-prep, but yeah. Next up, we have pre-prep. Hooray! This card has finally been released. So pre-prep is just absolutely amazing. Just search out your Blackluster Soldier and the Ritual. No problem at all. No questions asked. Just profit from this 1 card. Yeah, what can I say about it? It's just so good. Then into some of the draw cards, we have 3 trade-in. I have, if I remember off the top of my head, 8 targets, 3 Maju Gazettes, 1 of each of the, sorry for hitting the camera, 1 of each of the Blackluster Soldiers, and also then we have the Rituals. So there's a lot of draw cards and a lot of targets, just because you need to speed up the deck, especially with like Chicken Game, gone, Upstart, pretty much gone. Yeah, kind of annoying. Sacred Sword of 7 stars. Again, this is just for your Gaias. It's nice as well because you can use the Sacred BLS to recycle stuff back in. So it is pretty decent if you ask me. I do like it. And yeah, it's just good. It's more draw power for the deck. Then we have 2 Twin Twister. We don't like back row, so we want to make sure we get rid of it. A lot of my decks don't like back row, but alas, that's just how it works. Then we have 2 Allure of Darkness. Again, with the Legendary Magic Gazettes and other darks, I do have targets for this. So this is just speeding up the deck. It just means that I can go into different plays if I so wish. 2 Solemn Strike. This is just a bit of defense as well with the 1 warning. This is just your little Solemn Brigade that you run in the deck. It's just very important to have something like this, something with a bit of back row, just so that you're not going to get completely run over if you do not open very well, or if you're having a bit of a slow game. And then finally the 1 Vanity's Emptiness. This is just here to stop anyone going a little bit berserk and keep the deck in check, or decks you're playing in check. Going on to the extra deck is a bit of a random one. What I will say is that I would run Dracosack in this extra deck. However, one of my friends, who I will not name, Ben Lovell, has stolen my Dracosack, so I don't have it to hand. But a lot of people are asking me for this deck, so I won't be seeing him now. So yeah, he's moving, bastard. Right, we have number 38, Hope Barringer Dragon Titanic Galaxy. This card is really good, really easy to make it. A lot of the rank 8s in here are really easy to make, simply because you have a lot of them. So this is one of the better rank 8s that you can possibly have, and I do really like it, so that's why I've got it as 2. Having this in like the Envoy at the beginning is just it's just really disgusting, if I'm completely honest. 2 Felgrands. Felgrands again is just here to back up any plays that we might want to make, and just in general is pretty decent. I do go into Felgrand a fair bit. The 1 Galaxy Eyes Matter Dragon is pretty decent because I have these. So it makes sense because I'm running a little bit of a Galaxy extra deck engine, because I can go into these guys mainly very easily, and then you go into the 2 end bookends. So yeah, it's just down to a bit of OTKing and a bit of control if you so wish, but they're all really super strong monsters. How can you not use them? The 1 Sun Dragon. Sun Dragon is really, really good because he also kicks off some of your Gaia effects, because if you use his effect to tribute, to destroy, then obviously you get the effect, so it's a nice little one to remember. 1 Pain Gainer, really interesting card. I do like it. I'm just testing it out to see how it goes, but you can replace that with Dracosac. Next up we have the 1 Red Ice Flare Metal Dragon. I know, my lovely misprint, I do love it so. The 1 Big Eye, because it's always nice stealing your opponent's monsters. And then just some of the ranked 4s. We have Silent Honor Arc, we have Castel, and then we have Abyss Dweller. I feel these are the best ones right now in the format. You could probably switch out Silent Honor Arc for something you choose, but these 2 are the best right now in my opinion, especially with Burning Abyss and all that running around as meta. So that is it, guys. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think of the deck profile. As I said, this is a lot of fun. I really do like this deck. What I'm going to start doing is, especially with obscene decks, I'm going to put like a little video at the end of at the end of the video. I'm going to put a matchup, just so you can see how it runs. So yeah, let's go straight to the video. So as I said, let me know down in the comment section below what you think of the deck. Make sure to leave me a like, comment, subscribe. More ritual decks coming up soon, and enjoy the replay.